Hey guys, welcome to today's mini career masterclass. I'm Varishka Rajagopal and I'm the head coach at Career Mag. So today's topic is on staying relevant in your career. So consider the role of a secretary from about 2 decades ago. That secretary was predominantly a female because that's how it was. And she was the sole person that you'd go to in order to find out what the boss was doing or to be able to get into his diary, right? But roll forward to today, we have males in that role. They're called personal assistants in many instances. The role has changed. Bosses nowadays have access to things like a GPS system like Waze, which can tell them when they need to leave to go to the next appointment, what's the optimal timing. They've also have online booking systems available to them. So I could say, hey, there's all my coaching available. These are the spots you could go and see online and then you could book, right? So the role has moved over into being more of somebody that needs to problem solve. So for example, this individual needs to get their boss to a location on time that's overseas. And that's on a Friday, and he needs to be back on Saturday afternoon for his child's concert, perhaps. So that person needs to know how they're going to solve those problems. So the role has really changed. It's no longer just organizing, it's also about being that person that the boss could turn to in order to help them be as effective as possible. So how do you stay relevant in an industry that's changing? And that's most industries right now. And most job roles are changing. So how do you stay relevant? There's 3 ways. Number 1 is you need to make sure that you know what the skills are that you need to adapt. So for example, the secretary could go onto different websites to keep abreast of what's happening in that personal assistant world. Needing to know, hey, I'm going to have to deal a lot more with travel requests. So I should understand maybe booking.com or how to use Waze and make sure that I can problem solve his route. The mechanic needed to know back in the day that, hey, cars are becoming more technologically advanced, and so he needed to learn a bit more about those mechanics. The second thing is that, and people are just not doing this enough, you need to invest both time and money, not asking your boss to do it. You need to realize that you need to invest that time and money in your own self-development. Whether it's getting yourself a coach, whether it's going and subscribing to things like, maybe it's The Economist because you're more in the financial industry. You need to be investing that time and money in getting the knowledge every single day. It's not a matter of now sitting on your laurels and not knowing what's happening. By the way, you should clear what laurels really are. The third and final thing, and a lot of people like to do this, but they're not necessarily doing it properly, and that's networking. You're networking with the intention of staying relevant in this case. You're going out, you're finding people in your niche. Maybe it's that you're an investment banker and you're finding out what they're doing. You're continuously staying abreast of what's happening in the market with your fellow peers. So those are those 3 ways in which you can stay relevant in the job market. So thank you for tuning in today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do let me know in the comments what other videos you'd like to listen to in our mini career masterclass. And if you've liked it, please do share it with your friends, family, and peers. Flourish and prosper. Bye.